gotta be the
Like I
spill
took
out.
us forever to get here to the meat and the potatoes of the show. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So today, guys, we're going to be talking about gender roles in relationships. So we want to know how you feel about it. For our audience that is watching, we really need for you guys to be active with us and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Please, give us some comments. So, as far as gender roles, Michi, you're the married one, sir. What you give
Yeah,
us
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit of background on what you think about gender roles. Listen, and before you go anywhere and say anything, your thoughts and opinions does not reflect the thoughts and opinions of the real spills. Go.
I tell you what, I'm a pass on this one. I'm gonna let y'all
Uh-huh.
go with it. I'm gonna let y'all go with it. Y'all go ahead and just go with it. I'm gonna pass.
Mm.
But
Mm.
the gender role
Let me.
should be. Hold on. My thing is, in a relationship, the
Mhm.
man should be in control of the house. He's supposed to be the leader, the protector, and the follower. So that's what I'm gonna say with that. I'm gonna let y'all go for it. Miss Louise, since you put me on the spot like that, why don't you go for it?
Okay, I don't mind. Um, as far as gender roles go, truthfully be told, I think each individual person is their own person, and that there really shouldn't be in the gender roles. I just feel like you're either considerate or you're not. Because, before people become a union, a couple together, they are once single people, which hopefully they knew how to live on their own, provide for themselves, and protect themselves. Granted that it has been said that men are supposed to be the head and lead and so
Right.
forth. What I'm going to say to to that, I don't want to offend anybody, but what I feel like is I think it depends on what your situation is. If you are a lady who has had to take care of yourself since you could remember, you find yourself in a situation with someone, your significant other, I'm sure it may be hard to like slow your roll when you're used to doing what you got to do. And I feel like if a man tells a woman that you're too strong or you're too, excuse me, so strong, if you're too strong or you're too, I guess, strong headed, I think that's intimidating to them. But like, if you've had to take care of yourself, that's all you know. And it's either you can catch on, get on board, or just let the train bypass you because, like, I just don't see where it's. I don't know. I really don't. I really don't have a decent comment because I would probably say something that's offensive. So I'm just gonna hush my mouth lips.
No. Oh, no, you're not. Miss Louise, no, hold on. You're not getting off that easy.
Yeah,
Run,
Louise
run
is
your
because
opinions and your thoughts. Because Lex,
I just
Lex
feel
got some
because
things to
like
say,
for
and
me,
I'm ready to hear
okay.
a male's perspective on this.
So wait a minute,
You're
you
not getting off
ain't
that
run up
easy. Come
yet.
on.
What's his name? Big Daddy
Uh,
came with them glasses.
come
You
on back.
the one. You the
Come on
one.
back. Come on back.
No, you come on,
I
share
want to
your
hear your real
thoughts.
thoughts on your real thoughts on what a female should do in a relationship.
She should like it shouldn't even be in a relationship. Before a relationship, she should know how to take care of herself. So like if she's not self-sufficient anyway, then she doesn't need to be in a relationship. I think everybody should be
Okay.
self-sufficient.
Stop
They
buck
should be able
dancing.
to
You buck dancing.
provide for themselves. It's 2021. Who ain't got a pistol? Keep your mouth
But
closed,
hold
stay
on.
out
We
the way.
talking about
Protect yourself.
but
Protect
gender
yourself.
roles. Are we talking about Look, are we talking
But if
about
you're
gender
a
roles
female,
as a
you should be able to
as
take
a
care of
single?
yourself.
Listen what I'm saying though. Are we talking about gender roles as a single female or single male? Or are we talking about gender roles in a relationship?
The thing say
Good
gender role
question.
I'm
fluid.
Good
confused.
question, Michi. Good
Either way it go, you need to be able to
Yeah,
take care of
I'm serious.
yourself. If the guy like you,
Okay, well I'm gonna ask you this.
I can't, cause this is real sticky for somebody like me. I be gonna piss a lot of people off. I can't. I don't want to
No,
say
you're
I
not gonna
can't,
piss
but
nobody off.
I just feel
Nah, you can
like,
say what you want. It's the real spirit.
yeah, I just feel like you should be able to hold your own as a male or a female. And then like if you get involved with somebody, like he can either catch up to what you're doing or you can catch up to what he's doing. I don't like, why do you have to step down from who you are so this guy can stroke his ego? Like, so he can feel like he's like the man. It
Oh,
shouldn't be like really no role. Like, if you need your grass cut, go pay somebody to cut
whoa.
your lawn. If you need your trash taken out, take that shit yourself. Like, I just really feel like you can take care of yourself. And if you get with somebody, he can either get with what you got going on or just leave you the hell alone. Like, why you gotta make yourself be this damsel in distress for him to feel like he macho?
Okay. So okay.
That's
Now I
what
see where
gender
you
roles
go. I see where
is.
you're going with this. You hold
That's
up,
what it
hold up.
is.
Okay,
That's
listen,
what it
listen to
is.
one
It's a bunch of
second.
ego.
Okay,
It's a bunch of
okay.
ego.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. You sounding like a female that okay, you already got everything together, right? So you basically saying a nigga gotta come to you while you got your shit together, and then he gotta fall in with what you got going on. Right?
Well,
Yes or
he need
no?
to have his shit together too. You understand what I'm saying? So that means
But
like if I have my own crib, own car, own shit going on, he need to have his own shit going on too. Now, relationship don't mean we got to be living
right.
together. You understand what I'm saying? We're not married. That's different. Like, I can't tell you about a marriage because I ain't never been married, but I've dated before. And like just coming from
Okay,
someone who's dated, I've never been married. I've never been married. So coming from someone who's dated, like I just feel like it's a bunch of ego shit. Like you can either jump on board because see what I'm not gonna do is play damsel in distress and kiss your ass to take care of something when I've been taking care of my whole time. Already. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
and I don't want.
Our female viewers, leave some comments. Preferably women that have been married before. Explain your role in the comments. Look, with that
Why
said,
you gotta
Lex,
say
my brother,
preferably married people or people who've been married before? You
I'm
want that to go to somebody who's
because you
single
said
too.
listen, yeah, okay, but we got single people there. I'm just want to hear somebody that, like you said, I've never been married. So your thought pattern is probably different than somebody that's been married or been in a long time relationship. That's all I'm saying. So if you're in the comments, leave that. Single ladies too. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? It's real spills. Everybody
Hold
gets
up,
a
but
shot.
let me tell you something else. Okay, so I am a single lady, right? Do you know that I have girlfriends and guy friends that tell me with their that they are married. They tell me they're like, Kira, I'm married, but I feel so alone. Like I feel single. Like I feel like I'm doing it by myself. And that comes from
That's because
taking
the
care of
nigga probably ain't
bills,
doing shit, or the female probably ain't
taking
doing
care
shit.
of bills,
But when you're in a
taking
relationship,
care
I
of
will say,
kids, taking
when you're
care
in a
of home.
relationship, listen, when you're in a relationship, it's supposed to be 50-50, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Even if
Is
I'm
that a
dating
marriage
a
or
chick
is that
and we're
marriage or
together,
like
we're living together,
courting, dating? Is that marriage or
in,
dating?
in marriage, in marriage, it's supposed to be 50-50. But if I'm dating somebody for 3-4 years or some shit like that, oh no, we still gonna be 50-50, baby. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's let Lex talk, man. Don't get me started. I said I was gonna get on this shit. I told
You
you.
need
Anyway,
to,
Lex, what's up, bro?
because this is real deep.
No,
This is this is the juice. This is the meat and potatoes. Go ahead, Lex.
all right. Let's get Lex in here.
So what I'm hearing when it comes to gender roles, as far as Miss Louise is saying, one of the main things she pointed was the word you or the phrase you use, broken ego, right? So the concept is why should I fall back and so this man can feel like he has some importance. Let's deal with that right this second,
Let's go.
right?
Right.
By nature, by
And,
and by design, um, even in physical capabilities, we know there are just some things that a guy can do, and there are just some things that a female can do. You understand what I'm
mm,
saying? It'd
mm,
be nice if a guy could push out a baby. You know what I'm saying?
it would
Which
be
makes it more beautiful
wonderful.
to why women can do it.
Right?
Or if they had a
And
menstrual cycle every month.
um, ho- by by definition, we know a man is supposed to be the provider and protector um,
Right.
of his household, his family, and these things, right? Um, Herein lies the problem, and why there's so much discrepancy these days when it comes to trying to hold a family together and be a family, to where the narrative now is that okay, considering the role of what a man's supposed to do, the narrative out there where I don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? Which is far from the truth, which is bullshit. No, you need a man. What you don't need is a
Yes.
bullshit man. That's two
Facts.
different things. Um,
Amen.
you got to learn to
Amen, my brother.
phrase that and understand what's going on. Totally different.
Women.
As far so when we speak of a marriage or relationship, and we looking into a household manner, right? Um, there is there's garbage in the trash can,
Yes.
right? Is that a man?
Okay,
Is
take
that a
it
man
back.
role?
What is garbage in it?
Is that a
Take
woman
it
role?
back. It's whoever sees it roll.
What?
Like if you see that the trash need to be taken out, what are you gonna do? Wait till somebody get off work at 7 o'clock at night before the trash go out when you can take trash out yourself or sit there and let your house stink? Like it really don't make
That's
like I
different.
think
Well,
no, and that's just,
that's
and it
being
goes this way
that's
right
common
here.
sense. That's
You
common sense for me.
hungry? It's food in the refrigerator. So what you gonna do? Wait till 8 o'clock at night till somebody get off work for you to cook something to eat? It's called common
Why
sense
not
and
have the
being
food
Again,
you.
it's
done?
common sense.
Hold on, hold on. Why not have the food done when the man get home from work?
Well, who? Say that
Why not
again.
have the food done when the man gets home? Why not have the food
Okay.
done when the man gets home from work? Even if you work second
Okay, this
shift,
change
you
real
got
quick
time to
right
fix the
here.
dinner before he get home.
Wait a minute, hold up. Who's to say he get home before she get home? That's number one. Number two, if you in the house and you hungry and there's food in the refrigerator, what's wrong with your hands? You can't fix you something to eat. Like it just don't make no sense. Cause listen, you just said your relationship is 50-50, right? Not saying your personal
Right.
relationship, but a relationship should be, because your personal shit ain't my business or these people up here.
50-50.
But what I am saying
So
is how you gonna say something 50-50, but at the same time you want these gender roles. The shit don't make sense. It's either 60-40,
Huh?
20-80. And you can't say 50-50 and it be these gender roles. You cannot. Listen. So you want to be
You
treated
had some
like
bad
I'm
guys.
gonna
the
listen.
king that
I'm gonna
you
get to this
are,
comment.
right?
Hold
Wait
on.
a minute.
I'm gonna get to this comment. I want to get to this comment. kind of froze up there. There you go. Let me get to this comment right quick. Um, I want to read what Nate said. Okay, Nate says my mother had the food done when her husband got home, and she worked a second job.
Yes.
Mm. Good enough for your mama.
Yes.
You go to her. Go
Yes.
girl. Go girl room. Go girl room.
Yeah.
Would I? And it's not that I wouldn't do that. But listen, how you want 50-50? Why can't my food be done? I'm working just as hard as you work. I'm working just as many
But
hours you work.
hold up. No, nobody never said that though, Carol. If both of y'all working different shifts, whoever has time to make the dinner should make the dinner.
Well, that's what you should
What the
say. You
comment
said
said
gender
was,
roles. No, don't change that shit. Don't change it. You said gender roles and
no,
that who gonna take the
but
trash out?
hold
Now
on.
I see this right here gonna cause us to be mean and mad at each
I
other.
ain't saying nothing about
No,
no trash.
did you just say about taking that trash?
No, I
And
ain't
then
saying
you
nothing.
said something about, okay, let's do it like this right here.
I didn't say nothing about no
Let's go
damn
back to
trash.
our earlier
I said
conversation.
I
I
said that.
said food. See, I ain't saying nothing about
Okay,
no
but
damn
the man
trash.
still said about the trash. But this is my
Hey,
thing.
well, first of all,
Like,
okay.
if you're
In
doing
my
what you
house,
need to do,
any males in the house take out the trash. I mean, that's my house. I take out the trash no matter what the fuck time I get home, no matter what time she is home. I'm gonna take out the trash. That's my thing, right? But I'm take out the trash. Don't mean I'm gonna get up and wash my clothes every damn weekend either. You see what I'm saying? So we
don't mean you're gonna do
50-50,
who?
like on everything. Get up and wash my clothes on Saturday. I can, but I don't
Let
feel
me
like I
ask a
need to.
question. So, Miss Louise, let's say
Mm,
it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You in the bed. You in
mm,
the bed with your man, right?
mm, mm,
Somebody break in the house, right?
mm,
He look at
mm.
you and say, "Go handle that, babe. I'm going back to sleep." What's your reaction?
Oh, we broke up.
Oh hell
But I
no.
got my. But if any
Y'all
man that
broke
deal with
up.
me, if any. First of all, we probably can get them together. You go that way, I go this way. But if you talking about you take care of that, then ain't no need for you to be in my life, period.
No. Yeah.
Which I can hold it down anyway.
Why?
I'm
All right.
listen. I take
Why?
care of
Ain't no
myself
gender roles.
now.
There's no
This is
gender
my
roles.
thing. I take care of myself
Why?
now. So it's kind of hard, and it's not that. And you gotta also understand this. Like, I look at things a whole lot differently. You know what I'm saying? Because I've taken care of myself for so long. And I'm going to say this without putting my entire story out there, but I have taken care of myself for so long. If you're not doing more than what I'm doing, I'm looking at you like you crazy. Because, like, what is the point? To play in my ass? I could do that myself if that's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, I pay my
Sound like a
own
guy thing.
bills.
Don't start that rules.
Listen, I pay my own bills. And at the end of the day, you get to a certain age, like, fuck that shit anyway. So I pay my own bills and I get myself what I want when I want it. And I don't have to deal with no drama.
Okay.
I don't have to ask no questions.
Okay.
I talk to who I want to talk to, when I want to talk to, and how I want to. Like, I don't, and I guess this is some more growing, I guess I have to do. But like, I just feel different about it. Period. I just do. I just ain't nobody. I came across nobody that made me want to say, okay, I ain't seen it. Just like, you just gotta be super miraculous, and like, I just feel like the sky got to crack open. God got to slap me in my face and say, here it is. Because other than that, I ain't gonna get it.
You wouldn't even believe. You wouldn't even believe it then, if he smacked you in the face with it.
I feel it probably was a hidden agenda to that shit. Probably.
Listen, why is it the fact that just because um, if a guy wants to feel like he is needed in a certain perspective, why they have to feel like it's belittling to you as a female
It ain't
if
that
you
it's
should?
belittling, but like
But that's what you said a moment ago.
it's some ego shit, truly. But why it gotta be such a struggle? It shouldn't even be no struggle. You can either catch on. If you see that this chick is working 2 jobs, going to school, holding her shit down, she ain't fucking asking you for shit. She ain't asking nobody for shit. She on her roll. Like you just as that guy, I guess you gotta find out where you could fit in her life. Like I don't see where like naming a role would be sufficient. Like I think you would really have to maybe you could just be her friend because she needs some emotional support or some shit. But like roles, like I think that's a little bit overrated. Like if this chick is doing her own thing and you're a guy and you're like based on like a role, unless she's got kids with you, like I don't know. And even if she got kids
Independence
with
in
you, I guess like your role would be like father to your kids. If this woman ain't got no kids with you, y'all just dating. I guess you got to find out where you belong in her life, because it won't be no role to fill.
so you hold the door open for, listen, you hold the door open for a
Huh?
man on a date?
Hell, why not?
Do you
Why be
hold the door open
rude?
for a man on a date?
Why not? Why be rude? He might got something in his hand.
I
So
ain't no
look, check this
nothing in the
out. If
hand.
you're married, care, listen,
I want you to get on the passenger side, go around to the driver's side or whichever side he on, open his door.
Hell,
should
what's
you
wrong
do
with
it?
that?
Quiet, quiet,
That
Crystal.
ain't gonna kill me.
You had to think about it though. She's like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, nigga. What you saying?
You gotta think about it. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
That ain't gonna kill
You
me,
had to
y'all.
think about
Wait
that
a
thing, man.
minute. Hold on.
You can't be telling us
Daddy,
to hold on live. Y'all see that? Hold on. What's next, man? What's up, man? Where we at, y'all?
Kim Souther, don't fall into that. Don't do that.
What? No.
Uh-oh. Is that must be the single women striking out there?
They
The
outraged.
single women must be striking. Uh-oh.
I got movies. Move out the way.
So we got a comment from my son's mother. She's in the comments, right? She says gender roles vary to house. It should be based on consideration.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that to a certain extent. But my thing is, you should get with a female that I have the same both intentions, because you can be one way, the way you do things, she's another way. I feel like it won't mesh. So at some point, you guys got to get on the same page and know what each other want before y'all even get that far in a relationship. You know what I mean? I made those mistakes before because I was getting in a relationship with someone and we didn't have the same morals. You understand what I'm saying? So what I learned was it's easier for both of y'all to have the same morals before you jump into a serious relationship. You know,
Makes a lot of
because
sense.
not to bash Mr. Louis or anything, but
I'm
she
sorry.
might have had some bad relationships, and that's
Who had some
probably what
bad
the
relationships?
you know, probably about it. you maybe had some because I understand what you're saying when you're like, oh, nigga, I ain't gonna take out the trash, but you gonna wait for me all night. Like that's kind of that must be from a bad experience because I have never heard nobody
No,
say
that's
that before.
just common sense.
You know
That's
what I'm
being brought
saying?
up. You see it, clean it up. If you see it's in a mess, pick it up, clean it up. That's what that's brought. That's what that come from. That I mean, that's just if you raised right. You
A
know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
a nigga supposed to already know how to do that anyway. But like I was just saying, I said that's why before you get in a relationship with somebody, y'all need to have the same morals. Like y'all need to know what morals are. Like you can't just jump in a relationship with somebody that's not about that. Like I'm not gonna deal with a female if we're not thinking of the same thing. Like what her role is and what my role is. Like Lex made a good point. What you gonna do? Jump up at night? Somebody knock on the door? Like I don't want my woman jumping up. I'm gonna be the nigga go see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even feel right letting her get up to go check out the door. You know, as a
So
man, like I still wouldn't feel right not opening the door for her.
so what if so my thing is this, like everybody should know some form of independence. So like did she is she lived on her own before she got in a relationship? So if she lived on her own before she got in a relationship, she already know that she need to have something in her house to keep herself protected. Period.
But she shouldn't
So
have to
so
do
let,
that
let,
if she
let's
got
talk
a nigga,
about
a man, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
But
as
that okay,
far
let's
as
look
it
at where
goes
we
from a
live. Wait a
teacher
minute, we
to
live in the
student.
South. The South got more
Hold on.
guns than people, period. So whether you with somebody or not, a woman gonna have to have something to protect herself.
So I don't
That's
know.
true, but we're speaking. A, I don't know. We're talking a separatist thing or a household situation because the narrative changes in each.
And your cigarettes is on that stand.
Because
Yeah.
by nature, in a
Well,
household
listen,
setting, the man is more prone to want to be the protector.
well, I'm gonna put it out there. I don't like independent women. That's it
Mm,
for me.
mm,
I don't like it.
mm,
That's on you.
mm.
You know what I mean? That right there, me and an independent woman ain't gonna mix. So don't look for me because I ain't the
Why does that
guy.
intimidate you,
Shit, that's what
guys?
it is.
You like that's crazy. You wouldn't
Huh?
teach your daughter to learn how to take care of themselves.
Oh, they already know. But when they choose a man, that man's supposed to already know how to handle his business and take care of my daughter. If you don't know how to take care of my daughter, there's no need for her to be with you. And I got all girls. You see what I'm saying? And the nigga they choose to be with, he better know how to take care of her. And he's supposed to already know that. Because I'm not going to let them choose. They're going to choose who they want. But I'm going to put it in their head what they need to look for in a man, what that man should be doing. You know what I mean? First date, he better be opening doors. He better
I
be doing all this stuff. You know what I mean? Because
I
a real
think
man ain't going to sit
I
around
think
and not help that woman out.
And
that's
that's
true.
true indeed.
For me, I
But
think
you
that it
shouldn't look for somebody to take care. You shouldn't look and depend on somebody to take care of you. So what does she do when he decides to get up and go on about his business? If he don't want to be with her no more, what's she gonna do? Sit around
But
and cry?
she gonna know how to she gonna know how to handle herself. But my advice is for her not to jump into
so
something
hold on.
like I just said before. If you and the guy don't got the same
Pray,
morals, don't be in a
pray.
relationship with her.
Hold on a second. So she said, "What happens when the guy doesn't be with her anymore?" The problem come in it and everything. I think the matter what need to be talked about is if you're in this relationship, are we talking? Are we going? Are we in this for the long haul or not? Are we wasting each other's
Right.
time? I think that's the difference. You know, in a natural sense, okay, yes. I think a female should learn some independence because if you do have a guy, a man or whatever in the household, God forbid something happens to him, what happens next? You don't know anything, because you're always dependent upon him. So you need to have some understanding of independence and how to move along yourself and be successful as well. But when it comes to certain things, it's like even at a job, you know what I'm saying? There can't be two bosses on the job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody got to be the employer and somebody has to be an employee. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean you disrespect
Right.
them, but we got to work together to the company succeed. You understand what I'm saying? So
okay, so if we work together, it shouldn't even be a big issue. Okay, I hate to cut you off, Lex, but if we're in a situationship, relationship, courting, dating, whatever you want to call it, if you saying we should work together, why put emphasis on gender roles? This is my thing. If you're going to tell me that this is a 50-50 relationship, then you tell me we should work together. Why press the gender role thing? I'm just asking. I ain't trying to create no enemies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just asking why.
No, not at all. Not at all. Again, it goes back to what I said. Even though some things are common sense, it's still in the same breath or whatever. You know what I mean? Do you really want to get up at 3 a.m., cock that pistol, and go handle the situation at the door downstairs? No.
If I got babies in there, my life is in there. I'll do what I got to do. And that's period. That's how you raise. You take care of your home. You take care of yourself. Period. Because who's to say? People really don't know what they're going to do in a moment.
That's cool. That's cool. You handle that, right? But I guarantee, after that 3 a.m. experience, 6 o'clock in the morning, you're going to look at that nigga different.
Yeah. Probably at 3
a.m. You might look at him different. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get up. You ain't get up.
Hell yeah.
You the man. You was supposed to be here, but you was supposed to handle that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, I tell you what, I'ma say this to be fair, and then I'm gonna end it. I say to each his own. Y'all got me smoking cigarettes. Oh my God, my.
All right, what's next, man? Oh Lord.
That was our spill out. So y'all drop some